So people ask me, well, how do I build my network? And again, it is a personal choice. But first of all, you reach out to your friends. And, let's say you're in pharmaceuticals and I'm in the oil and gas industry. And you do accounting and I do marketing. And you'd say to yourself, who would Robin possibly know that could help me in my field? Turns out, Robin knows a ton of people. You just never talk about it. On LinkedIn, you can find it. You will immediately find it. You and I have a contact, and it's this person here. So, you tell your friends what you want. Like, for example, when I tried to fill my first class, now I didn't do it on social media, but I didn't have very many people in the class, and so I sent out notes to all of my friends by email, and I said, please send people. And it worked. We filled the first class. Join online communities, join communities. And from that, reach out, because somebody who is a physicist doing specialized research at Slack may know exactly the right connection for you in Hollywood. You just don't know. So you want to share an update when you can. These are different updates that people have put in my stream. So I took a class from Mary, by the way, phenomenally great class, on personal financial planning in retirement. And she's just dynamite. And this was something she said, see our chief and see what he had to say, and here's somebody else. Taya used to work at HP, and she talks about something that saves customer time, probably for her business. And this is something from HBR. So this is what people are sending me. I will sometimes send people other things, and I might send them a blogging book. It doesn't have to necessarily be related to me personally. But it's a way to get more engagement and more traction.
So, Robin, that was sharing an update with you.
Yes.
Not sharing an update for everybody to see about.
No, it's everybody. It's an update that everybody receives. And let me go back.
The same as the Facebook feed, essentially?
Yes. Everybody on your... Okay, so if I fill in something here that says share an update, and my update says, read this HBR article. Everybody in my list of 500 plus are going to get it. Now, if I use that list every day to sort of entertain people, they're going to turn it off, right? So you have to sort of be judicious about what you do. In fact, very judicious. But some people use it more than I think they should, but that's, their prerogative. You can cause fatigue by doing too much of it. So you can also ask and answer a question. There's a place for it. Frankly, I don't think it does very much. But, you could try it, particularly if you're in a niched area. And this is Leon, who, in the week that I went and looked at it, did, 5 or 6 answers and questions and things like that. And he's trying to build a case for himself as a social media consultant to Fortune 500 companies. Okay, so I did a search. Look what I did a search on. I was trying to play as if I were looking for a job. And I came up with a job of the executive director of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting job. Immediately after listing the job, 2 people in my network, both first-level connections, in other words, friends, came up. So now I can just go to one friend or the other friend and say, so who do you know at the company? There's somebody on the board. Do you know what it's like to work for the company? Very, very this is just a job that I hit on LinkedIn, which has the single largest source of jobs of any source that I'm aware of. And boards like Monster, they don't work. But this is very effective because you're networking. You're using it to use your cycle of networks. Now, what may have happened is that this person got a 2 as opposed to a 1. Then I have to go back and see if, you will connect me to your friend. And when you tell your friend I'm okay, so I can meet her to find out about this job. But in this case, I got 2 bullseyes, right? So this is a very common theme. And you want to think about it with whatever tool you take. You want to think about your objectives. You want to, what is it you want your LinkedIn to do for you? And then how are you going to build the right kind of traction? How are you going to build the right kind of endorsements, the right connections, et cetera, et cetera.